Philippine National Police Organization. Organized pursuant to RA 6975 DILG Act of 1990. Dito sa RA 6975, na-establish ang Tri-Bureau, which is the PNP, BGMP, and BFP. And then also the Philippine Public Safety College. And then during RA 6975, ang ating kapulisan ay hindi pa ganap na professional o hindi sila baccalaureate degree. So, pumasok ngayon si RA 8551, Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998. Ang RA 8551 ang nag-reform na ang bawat pulis ay baccalaureate degree o professional na. Take note, ang RA 6975 is applicable to Tri-Bureau, which is the PNP, BGMP, and BFP. Pero ang 8551 ay applicable only to the Philippine National Police or sa ating kapulisan. And then, pumasok ngayon ang RA 9708 para sa mga pulis na hindi pa pulis noon na tinawag nating PC, na hindi pa sila baccalaureate degree, which is napasok lang yung iba dahil sa nirecruit sila ng mayor or governor. Dahil dito sa 9708, binigyan sila ng opportunity to extending for 5 years for regulating period for complying with the minimum educational qualification for the PNP. And the PNP is composed of national headquarter, regional headquarter, provisional headquarter, district headquarter, or municipal station. At the national level of the PNP maintain its national headquarter in Camp Crame. And then Metropolitan Manila, which is houses the rector staff, service staff, and the special support unit. Organization. The passage into law on December 13, 1990 of Republic Act No. 6975, entitled An Act Establishing the Philippine National Police under the Reorganization Department of Interior and Local Government and other purposes, ended the existence of Philippine Constabulary and Integrated National Police and gave way to the creation of the Philippine National Police, now known as the country's police force, that is national in scope and civilian in character. Yun nga, ang RA 6975 ang bumuo sa Philippine National Police na ngayon ay ating police force sa ating bansa na national in scope in civilian in character. Mandate. Republic Act No. 1675, entitled An Act Establishing the Philippine National Police under a Reorganization Department of Interior and Local Government and other purposes, as amended by RA 8551, Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998, and further amended by RA 9708. Gaya nga nung una na ating nabanggit, ang RA 6975 ang nag-establish sa Philippine National Police. Ni-reform at ni-reorganize ng RA 8551 and kinatagalan na amend ba ng RA 9708. Philosophy, service, honor, and justice. And the core values, which is the elementary pa lang ay tinuturo na sa atin, ang maging makadiyos, makabayan, makatao, at makakalikasan. Ang philosophy at ang core values, ang solid anchor ng PNP na nagde-develop at nagpapalakas sa organization. PNP mission: to enforce the law, prevent and control crimes, maintain peace and order, ensure the public safety, and internal security with the active support of the community.
The Internal Affairs Service. What is Internal Affairs Service? Internal Affairs Service is headed by an Inspector General who assists the Chief of PNP in ensuring operational readiness and investigates infractions of the regulations. Next is Human Rights Affairs Office. What is Human Rights Affairs Office? Human Rights Affairs Office is headed by senior police commission officers who serves as a manager of facility that will supervise the implementation of the guidelines and policies on human rights law. Next is the Center for Police Strategy Management. What is the Center for Police Strategy Management? The Center for Police Strategy Management serves as the central facility of the PNP in coordinating, integrating all strategy management processes, sustaining its strategy, execution, and management. Next is the directorial staff is composed of 16 directors. Every director in each unit has also his defined function in line with specialization as follows. First is Directorate for Personnel and Record Management. What is Directorate for Personnel and Record Management? The director optimizes the utilization of personnel resources, both from the PNP uniform and non-uniform. Next is Directorate for Intelligence. What is Directorate for Intelligence? The director manages the gathering or collecting of intelligence objectives through effective management of all intelligence and counterintelligence activities of the PNP. He also serves as the linkage of all foreigners with official transactions with the Chief of PNP. Next is Directorate for Operations. What is Directorate for Operations? The director exercises the command, the control, the direction, the coordination, and the supervision of all activities on PNP operations, such as deployment and deployment of personnel. Next is Directorate for Logistics. What is Directorate for Logistics? The director administers and manages material resources needed for the PNP operations. Next is Directorate for Plans. What is Directorate for Plans? The director plans and programs strategic PNP operations. He also represents the PNP in the interagency and international affairs on peace and order. Next is Directorate for Controllership. What is Directorate for Controllership? The director administers and manages the fiscal financial resources. Next is Directorate for Police Community Relations. What is Directorate for Police Community Relations? The director formulates and implements community-related activities, programs, and projects. He also supervises the PNP Salam Police Center to undertake close monitoring, networking, liaising activities with the Muslim communities in addressing terrorism and lawless violence in their respective areas to guarantee that the Muslims are not discriminated, oppressed, or singled out. Next is Directorate for Investigation Detective Management. What is Directorate for Investigation and Detective Management? The director coordinates, controls, and supervises all investigation activities. Next is Directorate for Human Resources and Doctrine Development. What is Directorate for Human Resources and Doctrine Development? The director formulates policies on how pertaining to human resources and doctrine development. Next is Directorate for Research and Development. What is Directorate for Research and Development? The director engages in research and development to testing and evaluation of self-reliant projects. Next is Directorate for Information and Communication Technology Management. What is Directorate for Information and Communications Technology Management? The director standardized all the PNP information systems and resources to further improve the frontline services. Next is the 5 Directorates for Integrated Police Operations. What is the 5 Directorates for Integrated Police Operations? The Director of the classed areas for Integrated Police Operation, namely Eastern Mindanao, Western Mindanao, Visayas Southern, and Northern Luzon, are given the responsibility to direct and to supervise the conduct of integrated and criminality, internal security, counterterrorism operations, to promote interoperability with the armed forces of the Philippines, and to provide the system to promote regional socio-economic development. There are 23 national support units of the PNP, 11 of which are administrative, while 12 are operational in nature. The 11 administrative units are as follows. First is Logistics Support Service. Next is Information Technology Management Service. Next is Finance Service. Next is Health Service. Next is Communications and Electronic Service. Next is Chaplain Service. Next is Legal Service. Next is Headquarters Support Service. Next is Engineering Service. Next is Training Service. Next is PNP Retirement and Benefit Administration Service.
The 12 operational support unit and their respective function. Maritime Group. Itong group naman na to, sila yung mga nakikita natin sa mga karagatan na natawag natin na sandalong pandagat. Sila yung mga nagbabantay dito para malaman natin kung sino mga pumapasok at pumalabas sa ating bansa na dumadaan sa karagatan. The Intelligence Group. This group served as the intelligence and counterintelligence operating unit of the PNP. Police Security and Protection Group. This group provides security to government vital installation, government officials, visiting dignitaries, and private individual authorized to be given protection. For example, ito ay si President Duterte na bibisita sa ibang bansa. Kailangan lagi siyang merong private security guard para sa kanyang security. Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. This group monitor and investigate, prosecutes all crimes involving economic sabotage and other crimes of such magnitude and extent as to indicate their commission by highly placed or professional criminal syndicates and organization. Special Action Force or SAP. This group is a mobile force or a reaction unit to augment regional, provincial, municipal, and city police force for civil disturbance control, internal security operation, hostage-taking rescue operation, search and rescue in times of natural calamities, disaster and national emergencies, and other special force operation such as anti-hijacking, anti-terrorism, explosive and ordnance disposal. Highway Patrol Group. This group enforces the traffic laws and regulation, promote safety along the highway. Sila yung nag-e-enhance ng traffic safety para maiwasan natin yung accident sa highway. At tapos sila din yung nagbibigay ng mga laws sa kalsada kapag meron tayong na-violate na laws. Police Community Relation Group. This group undertakes and orchestrates police community relation program and activities in partnership with concerned government agency, the community, and volunteer organization in order to prevent crime and attain a safe, peaceful environment. Civil Security Group. This group regulates business, operation, and activities of all organized private detective, watchmen, security guards, agency, and company guard forces. It also supervises the licensing and registration of firearm and explosive nib. Itong example nga nito, yung mga nakikita natin sa SM, yung mga security guard doon. Sila yung mga nagbabantay doon para maiwasan na magkaroon ng crime. Crime Laboratory. This group provides scientific and technical investigate aid and support to the PNP and other investigate agency. Sila yung mga nag-examine, evaluation, and identification of physical evidence para matukoy natin kung ano ang kinamatay ng isang victim. PNP Anti-Kidnapping Group. Itong group na to serve as the primary unit of the PNP in addressing kidnapping, menace in a country, and in handling hostage situation. Ito yung group na to. Aviation Security Group. Itong group na to, makikita mo sila sa airport na nagbabantay. Kasi syempre, mali mo pag may pumasok sa atin na mga terorista na nagtatanim ng bomba sa sa bagahe nila. Ayun, sila yung may trabaho din, sila yung may responsibilidad na humuli din. PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group. Itong grupo na to ay may responsibilidad na magbigay kung anong maaaring batas ang maiukol sa cybercrime. At sila din yung gumagawa ng paraan para maiwasan din natin ng cybercrime.
The power and function of the PNP. Number 1. Enforce all laws and ordinance relative to the protection of lives and properties. Dito ang ating kapulisan ay ini-enforce lahat ng batas pati mga ordinansa para maprotektahan ang buhay ng tao at ang ating properties. Pangalawa, maintain peace and order and take all necessary steps to ensure the public safety. Dito ang ating kapulisan ay sinasagawa ang maintain peace and order. Example na lang nito ang police visibility. Next, pangatlo, investigation and prevent crimes, effect the arrest of criminal offender, bring offender to the justice and assist in their prosecution. Dito, hinuhuli ng ating kapulisan ang mga taong nagkasala o criminal offender at dinadala nila sa justice or sa court. Number 4. Exercise the general power, make arrest, seizure, search in accordance with Constitution and pertinent laws. Dito ay ine-exercise ng ating police ang pag-aresto, search, and seizure, syempre sa accordance with Constitution and pertinent laws. Panglima, detain and arrest person for a period not beyond what is prescribed by law. Arrested person should be detained not beyond what is prescribed by law. Next, pang-anim, issue licenses for possession of firearms and explosive in accordance with the law. Ang police ay responsible sa firearms and explosive. Sila ang nagbibigay ng mga lisensya. Then, supervise and control the training and operation of security agencies. Yun, sila yung nagko-control at nagso-supervise sa mga operation ng security agencies. Next, perform such other duties and exercise all other function as many provided by law. Siyempre, ang ating kapulisan ay maraming duties yan. Isa na nga dito ang uh, forestry law, wherein the PNP primarily enforcer in the coordination with the Department of Environment and National Resources. The PNP rank classification. Under the Section 1 of RA 11-200, amended Section 28 of RA 1675, the rank classification, signed February 8, 2019, for purposes of clarity of command and responsibility and for the effective and efficient administration, supervision, and control, the rank classification of the uniformed personnel of the PNP shall be as the Police Director General sa new rank Police General, Police Deputy Director General, Police Lieutenant General, Police Director, Police Major General, Police Chief Superintendent, Police Brigadier General, Police Senior Superintendent, Police Coronel, Police Superintendent, Police Lieutenant Coronel, Police Chief Inspector, Police Major, Police Senior Inspector, Police Captain, Police Inspector, Police Lieutenant. Ang mga nabanggit ko po ay Commission Officer. At ang aking babanggitin ngayon ay Non-Commission Officer, which is the Senior Police Officer 4, Police Executive Master Sergeant, Senior Police Officer 3, Police Chief Master Sergeant, Senior Police 2, Police Senior Master Sergeant, Senior Police Officer 1, Police Master Sergeant, and then the Police Officer 3, Police Staff Sergeant, Police Officer 2, Police Corporal, and the Police Officer 1, Patrolman and Patrolwoman. PNP national in scope and civilian in character. National in scope simply means that PNP is a nationwide government organization whose the jurisdiction covers the entire breadth of the Philippines, archipelago which the extend up to the municipal of Calayan Island and the provincial of Palawan. Sinasabi ito ang national in scope, uniform or non-uniform, saang kaman lugar sa Pilipinas ay responsibilidad mo bilang isang pulis ang tumulong. Kahit ka pa ay nasa bakasyon, basta kailangan ka o kailangan ng tulong ng isang pulis, ay agad kang re-responde. Then, the civilian in character means that PNP is not a part of the military. Yun nga, hindi na part ng military ang PNP. Although meron tayong pinagkatulad tulad ng military discipline. The PNP entrance qualification. Ito, bago ka makapasok sa PNP, kailangan a citizen of the Philippines. A person, a good moral conduct. You must have passed the psychiatric and or psychology, drug, and physical test. You must possess a formal baccalaureate degree, and you must be at least 1 meter and 62 centimeter for the height for male and 1 meter 57 centimeter for female. Meron tayo ngayong panibagong Senate bill para sa height requirement. Ito yung Senate Bill number 1563 na propose ni former Police Chief Ronald Bato de la Rosa, na ngayon ay senator, na sinabi niya ay bigyan ng opportunity ang mga Pilipinong medyo mababa. Ah, ang height ngayon na tinatanggap ay at least 1 meter and 57 centimeter for male. And para sa babae ay 1 meter and 52 centimeter para yun sa babae. And then must weight not more or less than 5 kilogram from the standard weight corresponding to his or height, age, and sex. And then must not be less than 21 years old and not more than 30 years old. The PNP training. The PNP conduct regular recruitment progress depending on the annual budget. Yun nga, ang PNP ay nagre-recruit ng magiging panibagong pulis sa ating bansa. Ang mga bagong recruit ay a-undergo sa Public Safety Basic Recruit Course. 6 na buwan sila dito. And then 6 na buwan din para sa Field Training Program. Iyon. And then the Commission Officer for the Philippine National Police Academy as well as through lateral entry for specialized discipline and requirements such as criminologists, inline officers, lawyer, doctor, engineer, chaplain, and other technical positions, and also the roles from the rank personnel who have reached the qualification to be commission officer. Sinasabi dito, ang commission officer for the Philippine National Police Academy ay pwedeng maging isang lawyer, doctor, engineer, chaplain, and other technical position. Bakit? Dahil sa provision na provision law that allow the commission officer na ma-fill upan yung mga vacancies tulad ng technical position sa PNP.
Oh my God!